Hello, today we are going to show you an OET speaking sample test, and you can find the role play cards in the video description section. Here I'll be the nurse and Seçkin will be the patient. Let's begin. Hi, you said you're suffering from some kind of anxiety. I think it's because of the approaching exam. Let's talk about this issue, shall we? How did you recognize anxiety? And what kind of signs and symptoms did you observe in yourself?
I'm sometimes short of breath and I do tremble on occasion. My heart also beats very hard and I feel pain in the chest. These symptoms last for about 20 minutes and I have never experienced such problems in my life before. And these are the symptoms I'm having.
You said you had symptoms such as shortness of breath and tachycardia. How often do these symptoms appear?
I normally don't have these symptoms, but I have an exam in 2 months, and when I think about this exam, I have this disturbance, and I think when I think about my exam, it seems like it's coming.
Yeah, from what you said, I understand that as the exam date is approaching, you're experiencing a panic attack because you're worried about failing the exam. And we can handle this situation together, and we know that you're not the only person who's taking an exam, and yet because you put too much meaning on this exam, you might be feeling anxious. And why don't we talk more about the symptoms?
When I think about the exam, I have problems breathing, and then my hands start to shake, and when I want to control my stress, it gets even worse. And my heart starts to beat faster and harder, and I can hear the beats, which makes me even more worried. After 20 minutes though, I feel better, and when I make myself busy with something else, it gets, let's say, slower. I mean, the heartbeat gets slower and I feel better.
Alright, can we start by scoring the severity of the symptoms you've been experiencing? Can you describe your pain with a 0 to 10 pain scale? 0 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. And when I say pain, and I mean the shortness of breath and tachycardia.
It changes. Sometimes when I'm alone, it can reach up to 8 or 7. But when I'm busy with something else or when I'm doing something else, it's like 6 or 5. It makes me really frightened though.
I see. Considering your scores, these symptoms you said you're frightened and that you may think that they may trigger some serious problems. That is why I suggest you keep a diary to deal with your panic attack. So to begin with, I'd like you to write down your first and foremost goal on your diary. Please write what you have done to reach your goals, and remember to put a date on each day. Last but not least, you need to jot down any of the symptoms you mentioned. Also make sure you note down their frequency, how they start, what triggers these symptoms, and this will be your stress management diary.
Okay, I'll follow your suggestions. Is there anything else that I can do to get rid of this altogether?
We'll surely be talking about several other strategies in order to maintain stress management. I'll give you a couple of tips. So let's start. First, number one is meditation. If you like, I can refer you to our psychiatric nurse. He'll be of great help. And second is dancing or doing sports. You can go to your school club if you don't know where to go. And number 3 is reading books. And remember, where you read books should be quiet so that you can focus easily. And here is number 4, you should stay away from your mobile. You should turn it off at certain times. And number 5, sleep patterns are very important in stress management. Sleep is very important. If you have sleeping disorder, we should talk about that too. And number 6 is food. Nourishment is very important in panic attack cases. Most people tend to eat packaged food, therefore they follow an unhealthy diet. So poor nutrition can contribute to stress, tiredness, and your capacity to work. That is why I suggest we talk about your eating patterns as well.
I think I should visit the health center regularly. Thanks for the advice.
Oh, you're welcome. So let's start keeping the diary from today on, and I'll meet you next week at the same hour, same time.
Thank you. Thank you for suggestions again.
See you.
See you. Bye.